The Trail of Tears stands as a profoundly tragic and shameful chapter in American history, representing the forced relocation of Native Americans by the United States government in the 1830s. It was a period where and a twisted sense of legal justification converged, leading to immense suffering. To grasp this injustice, we must first understand its background. Between the 1820s and 1830s, the southern United States saw an explosive growth in cotton agriculture. This created an insatiable demand for land among white settlers who viewed the fertile lands of the Southeast, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, as prime real estate. These ancestral lands of various Native American tribes were suddenly seen not as homes, but as obstacles to white prosperity and economic expansion. This burgeoning land demand set the stage for a dramatic shift in federal policy personified by Andrew Jackson. President Andrew Jackson, taking office in 1829, championed Jacksonian democracy, a philosophy rooted in the interests of the white working class. However, he harbored a deeply hostile attitude toward Native Americans. Ashan's vision of America that did not include self-governing indigenous nations within expanding United States borders. His election marked an aggressive push for policies that would dispossess Native Americans of their ancestral lands. Under Jackson's powerful influence, the federal Congress in 1830 passed the Indian Removal Act. This legislation authorized the forced relocation of Native American tribes from their homes to Indian territory, a vast region west of the Mississippi River, primarily in present-day Oklahoma. It was an act that cloaked land seizure in legalistic language, fundamentally undermining the sovereignty and rights of indigenous peoples. However, a remarkable act of defiance occurred. The Cherokee Nation, one of the 5 civilized tribes, fought back against Georgia's pressures by filing a lawsuit in the U.S. Supreme Court. In a landmark decision, the Supreme Court, under Chief Justice John Marshall, ruled in favor of the Native Americans. The court declared the Cherokee Nation a distinct community, where Georgia's laws had no force. This should have been a victory for justice. Yet, President Jackson famously ignored it. His defiant remark, "John Marshall has made his decision now. Let him enforce it perfectly," encapsulated his contempt for the judicial branch and his unwavering determination to proceed with forced relocation regardless of constitutional principles. This act of presidential defiance underscored Jackson's immense power and the vulnerability of Native American tribes. With legal avenues exhausted and presidential will overriding the Supreme Court, the tragic journey of the Trail of Tears commenced between 1838 and 1839. The primary targets were the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and Seminole tribes, collectively known as the 5 civilized tribes. These tribes had made significant efforts to adapt to white American culture, adopting Christianity, publishing English language newspapers, and even establishing American-style constitutions. Their civilized status, however, offered no protection. In 1838, under President Martin Van Buren, federal troops were ruthlessly mobilized. With bayonets fixed, soldiers rounded up Native Americans, tearing them from their homes without allowing them to gather belongings. They were initially confined to makeshift, overcrowded internment camps, awaiting their fateful march. The journey itself was a grueling ordeal, stretching approximately 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles to Oklahoma. This harrowing trek occurred during a harsh winter, adding immense suffering. To cut government expenditures, the United States government shamefully failed to provide adequate food, warm clothing, or essential medical supplies. The consequences were catastrophic. As they traveled west, Native Americans endured bitter cold, starvation, and rampant diseases like dysentery and cholera. Countless bodies were buried along the roads, marking the path with silent graves. The name Trail of Tears itself originates from this profound. So are the collective weeping of the Native Americans, and the few who witnessed this heartbreaking procession. In the Cherokee language, this dark chapter is known as Nunadol Isuni, meaning the trail where they cried. The term captures the essence of an unimaginable human tragedy, a forced migration that forever scarred the landscape, and the collective memory of a nation. This period serves as a stark reminder of the ethical implications when unchecked power and avarice collide with human rights and indigenous sovereignty. The legacy of the Trail of Tears continues to resonate today, shaping our understanding of American history and ongoing struggle for justice for Native American communities.